is from Friday night. NBCSportsChicago.com. Casey Johnson. This is
No, it's going to be condo. Well, it'll probably be a little bit of everything.
a quote.
It'll be a lot of the buildings. It'll be some
Sometimes I
stores.
might
It'll be
stop
some
and pop and
offices.
make some different little jump shots with
multi-use.
floaters. MJ was better when he came back off of baseball, but he didn't dunk as much. Maybe I don't need to keep the wear and tear. It's about longevity, too. Well. How old is Zach LaVine? 26? 28, I think. But is he going to start talking about being business meetings and going to Derrick Rose's kids' graduation?
How old was Jordan when Jordan turned into a guy that was beating you with his baseline jumper as his primary weapon?
Early to mid-30s.
How old is Zach LaVine?
But that's scary. 27. That's scary. Sometimes I might stop and pop and make some different little jump shots or floaters. Sometimes MJ was better when he came back off of baseball, but he didn't dunk as much. Maybe I don't need to keep the wear and tear. Sometimes I might stop and pop.
Wow, volume is low.
MJ was better when he came back off of baseball, but he didn't dunk as much. Maybe I don't need to keep the wear and tear. It's about longevity, too. Well.
How old is Zach LaVine? 26?
28, I think. But is he going to start talking about being in business meetings and going to Derrick Rose's kids' graduation?
How old was Jordan when Jordan turned into a guy that was beating you with his baseline jumper as his primary weapon?
Early to mid-30s.
How old is Zach LaVine?
I think he's 28.
Okay.
But, I mean...
First of all,
like,
you should never, ever invoke that. Ever. There's nothing good that comes from that.
any iteration of MJ. Young MJ, old MJ, maybe Wizards MJ if you will.
If you want to make some jokes.
Yeah, maybe we'll give you, like, if you want to say, hey, when he was back with the Wizards and using that pump fake, and he was swelling up the size of a volleyball. But that
He's
scared
27.
me. He's 27. That scared me. Sometimes I might stop and pop and make some different little jump shots or floaters.
Sometimes I drink.
MJ was better when he came back off of baseball, but he didn't dunk as much. Maybe I don't need to keep the wear and tear. It's about longevity, too. Hey, Zach is a good three-point shooter, and he will be able to hit threes from distance. And it's valuable, and they could have used that last night because your whole offense was Goran Dragic. Goran Dragic hitting threes. It was Io trying to do stuff. It was Vooch, but that offense really struggled when Nick Nurse ate DeMar DeRozan alive. Nick Nurse killed him last night.
DeMar DeRozan is still alive. He will be at the game tonight.
Yeah, but Nick Nurse is going to have more for him.
Yes.
And he had him seeing ghosts, not knowing where the double team was coming, stopping. Will Purdue pointed this out in the postgame. I was so glad. I stood up like, yes, Will. He saw it. He saw the fact that DeMar was where is it? Where's the double? Where's the double? Where is it? And we also got a clue. I was going to get into this tomorrow, but if you watched Bulls Celtics, did you hear Joe Mazzulla during a timeout?
Yeah, he had some strategy on DeMar, too.
He had some stuff that he will learn that you don't usually say during in-game interviews. You usually find a way to talk around. We got to play harder, take advantage of the situation. He gave us something about how are you going to defend DeMar DeRozan? He said, I just told them he's got to see bodies. He can't see gaps.
He sees gaps. He's gone.
I thought, where's a little scouting note there? He's got to see bodies. He can't see gaps. And that's one thing that Nurse did to him last night. Now,